The first Metroid game I ever played was Metroid Dread, and having enjoyed it so much I wanted to play some of the older Metroid titles. The first of these I played was Metroid Fusion, and what I discovered is that these games are really good. Metroid Fusion is very atmospheric, more so than any of the other games I've played in the series. You spend almost the entire game walking into the unknown, usually unprepared for what is ahead. For most of the game, you're being stalked by the SAX, a parasitic recreation of Samus that are most powerful. The encounters with the SAX are intense, and it feels like an intelligent and dynamic threat, popping up at the worst times and forcing you to think quickly or die. The levels also follow this theme, sporting a unique combination of technology and nature, which is really creative. Each level is accompanied by a unique music track, and there are a lot of really good songs that elevate certain sections of the game above and beyond, like the menu theme, which is one of the best menu themes of any game I've played. The atmosphere is also aided by the story, and while frequent interactions with the navigation computer can be overbearing, the actual story beats and cutscenes are very engaging and add a huge sense of purpose, tension, and dread to the game. I especially like the cutscenes in between elevators when we get to see Samus's thoughts. It adds a lot of personality to her character and serves as a natural and welcome break between gameplay. Overall, the atmosphere and feel of the game is really what made Metroid Fusion stand out for me. It's not just the atmosphere that makes Metroid Fusion awesome. The gameplay is great too. Samus is very nimble, and her movement is very fluid thanks to the addition of a ledge hang. Levels are similar and the screen is more focused, which concentrates the action and makes Samus feel even faster. As with other Metroid games, the standout feature of Metroid Fusion are the power-ups. While other games will gradually upgrade your character in small increments, Metroid Fusion gives you huge upgrades very quickly, which gives the game a great sense of progression and pacing. There's an upgrade which lets you shoot through walls, there's an upgrade that gives you infinite jumps. Sure, all this has been in Metroid from day one, but combined with Fusion's fluid controls, these power-ups are a joy to use and create for incredibly satisfying gameplay. These power-ups are balanced out by some tough bosses. Many of them have specific weak points you have to exploit, and the punishment of being knocked back to your last save point when you die makes it very intense. Some of my favorites were Ridley, Nightmare, and the final battle with the SAX. These boss battles are very memorable, they add a lot to the game and they are very fun. Unfortunately, Metroid Fusion is hampered by some confusing, unnecessary level design choices. I was only stuck a few times, but when I was, it was for a very long time, and it completely ruined the pacing of the game. Especially this one part in Sector 4 with a morph ball maze where you have to walk through this random wall. I got stuck here for probably 30 minutes before I gave in and looked up where to go. There aren't many areas like this, but when they happen, they really bog down the game and ruin your enjoyment. Besides that, Metroid Fusion is great. I really liked the atmosphere, the controls, the bosses, and the music. I'm a big fan of this game, and I am comfortable giving Metroid Fusion a 4 out of 5. I highly recommend this game if you're looking for a fast, atmospheric single-player experience with great exploration and combat. Thanks for watching my review of Metroid Fusion. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, and subscribe or like the video if you want to see more stuff like this. Thanks.